We're now with the state trial courts, and Judge Binkley, if you could introduce yourself and your colleague and tell us how your year's been and tell us about the budget.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. It's good to be here. Thank you, Mr. Hino. Good to see you. Mr. Reedman, good to see you. To my left is our trial court administrator, Tim Townsend. I am Joe Binkley, Jr. I'm the presiding judge of the 20th Judicial District. Tim Townsend is our trial court administrator, sitting to my left. Also, we have in the audience today Teresa Palmer. Teresa, you want to stand? Teresa. And then Ronnie Nallner and Mickey Doherty. Okay, thank you all for being here. We appreciate everything you all have done for us. We've had very difficult budget cycles over the past few years. Mr. Mayor, you and Mr. Riebling and Mr. Riebling's staff, Talia Lomax O'Neill and Kathy King have been very helpful to us, and we are greatly appreciative of that. 20th Judicial District, as you all probably know, is one of the busiest judicial districts in our state. Last year, our 18 trial courts disposed of and concluded close to 16,000 cases. The community corrections and drug court programs, which are headed by Judge Norman, and Judge Norman would have been here, but he had another engagement that he could not break and could not attend. But as you all know, he has made fabulous strides in accomplishing results for the participants in the community corrections and drug court programs, which have directly saved taxpayers' money for our county by reducing the number of people that go to jail. So it's been a fabulous program, and Judge Norman, as you all know, is nationally known for his programs. We have been operating within our mandatory budgetary constraints for the last several years, and we, like all other metro agencies, have had reductions, as you all know, and we've done our very best to remain within those budget constraints. But we're now at the point where if we have additional cuts, our ability to perform our core duties will be adversely affected. And as you all know, to balance our budgets for the last few years, in order to meet the reductions that were mandated and requested of us, we have reduced operating expenses, we've reduced staff members' salaries, and we've reduced across the board salaries for all of our employees, and we've reduced positions. And if we're required to reduce our budget further, we'll again have to reduce salaries or terminate employees, and we'll do whatever we have to do to meet the requests that you all make. We are greatly appreciative for what you all did for us last year. You added $25,000 to our existing phone line needs, and you added $20,000 to our jury program, which greatly enhanced our ability to take care of business. In the past, we've also had to reduce jury weeks, and continue to be under that jury week reduction constraint in order to have fewer jurors subpoenaed to take care of our business, of our jury trials, in order to meet budget constraints. But we are continuing to do what we need to do to take care of our dockets. And so, again, we're appreciative for that. You all also were very helpful in reducing our parking rate for jurors from $12 a day to $8 a day. Traffic and parking were very gracious to us, and thanks to you all's help, that took place, and we appreciate that. So that's about all that we have to produce today, but we'd be glad to answer any questions.
With the money that we put in last year, are you where you want to be with juries now?
Well, we've reduced the number of jury weeks in criminal court, but with that additional money that you gave us last year, we were able to add 4 additional weeks to criminal court jury. but we are still behind on the number of criminal court jury weeks that we need, and we're behind on circuit and chancery court. We've reduced our jury use of jurors from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday down to just Monday, Tuesday. So, and we've eliminated Wednesdays, and so as a result,
So trials don't start on Wednesday.
That's correct. So we're not able to try as many cases as we could before those reductions. But that additional money you gave us got us more jury weeks for criminal court, and that was badly needed because of the criminal court dockets were really backing up. And
Would there be an increase in productivity if we added additional funds for juries? If we put another $25,000 into juries, would that be beneficial?
it would definitely help us because we can use more jury weeks and more jurors per week. Because many times we get close, we run out of jurors, and we have courts have to wait until other courts have completed their selection, which means eliminate a certain number of jurors after they complete their selection. Those jurors that are eliminated from other trials go back to the jury assembly room, and then courts who don't have jurors yet can then start getting jurors to start a case. Sometimes we're not able to start a trial because we're having to wait on jurors until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
And we're just sitting there waiting.
And that potentially pushes the jury trial into Wednesday arraignments, Thursday settlements, or whatever.
Yes, and when that's criminal court and civil court, circuit court and chancery court, same thing.
Yeah.
Same problem.
Well, just if you could look at, I know Rich is getting nervous here, I'm using the word add, but if you could look at what 25 or 50 would do in terms of money for juries and what benefit that would have for the system.
Yes, sir.
And just, send something to us. That'd just be useful to see that.
Yes, sir. We appreciate that. And of course, we'll continue to operate like we are if we just don't have any further reductions. I mean,
Right. I can't guarantee that, but I can.
And I understand, but we can. I mean, we're operating. It's just not as efficiently as we could with additional jurors, which means additional money.
Right.
But we're doing what we can with what we've got. I mean, and I think we're doing an all right job. It's just some of it is a waste of time and it's inefficient. But such is life. We can't have everything we want always. So we understand that.
Okay. And then in terms of the 2% reduction, do you know specifically how that would impact you in terms of the one FTE, or is that something you look at?
We're going to have to either eliminate one or more positions or do another across-the-board reduction of all our employees. And it'll be a negative impact for sure. I mean, but we'll do what we have to do. If you tell us that's what we've got to do, that's what we'll do. We would hope not to have to do that, and we would rather than having an increase in funds, we would rather not reduce our personnel, because if we start reducing personnel further, we really will be in a difficult spot. So I don't want to turn down an offer for more money, but to be frank with you, we'll be better off staying the way we are and not having any reduction and not having any increase in funds. We'll just continue to work hard and be as efficient as we can with the number of jurors that we have.
Okay. Rich, you got anything? Greg? Good. Well, I know you all work hard, and we appreciate it, and thanks for being so cooperative on all this.
Well, we thank you all. Y'all been great to us, and we know, bottom line, how fortunate we are compared to other judicial districts.